It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, the show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today's starter, Fergie Jenkins.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. The throw to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Braves go down quickly here, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And pitching in this game, Phil Niekro.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, 1 down. That one the other way. Harris pulls it in on the run. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Billy Williams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
That gets by him.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Sammy Sosa, you think about that amazing year, 1998, the home run race with Mark McGwire. For Sammy, he finished with over 600 homers. Only 8 players in the history of the game hit more homers than Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa, along with Mark McGwire, as you mentioned, brought a lot of people back to baseball. What they were doing, batting practice was the show, not just the game.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
goes down looking. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Second inning set to go. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. That one lifted to left. Williams gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That is good. The third baseman.
And next for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. This guy has turned into a beast. Jenkins, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a forkball. On the ground to third. Horner over to first. Matthews gone on the play.
That is good. The left fielder, number 23.
Now the left fielder, David Justice. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. And the pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Horner throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg.
The second baseman.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And takes low for ball one. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
In for a strike, and a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now it's Yan Gomes. Foul ball there. Now move to first. Sandberg back in on a dive. Yan Gomes waits. Popped up. Chipper settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Trey Mancini now.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Up the middle. Slides. He's got it. Got him. Nice play. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That misses 1-0.
No strike.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Olson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing according to Earl Hendricks. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle. Banks to first. And Olson is set down.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, no strike.
And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Albies in his 7th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao. Kicks and deals. And that one Wrapped foul. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Murphy, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 24.
Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And he deals. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. Two.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two outs, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And next for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one missing low.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Chipper Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Braves will strand 3. They still trail 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not thrown off the mound.
And up next for Chicago, Billy Williams. That's in for a strike. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
A little roller up along first. Olsen. That ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chipper Jones. And a pitch. And that's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one hit to right. Dawson under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Eddie.
Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. Grounded out his first time. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Williams gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left-hander, number 23,
David Justice next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one's in there, and that is strike two.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Sandberg gets it to first, and the inning is over. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball one there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Chipper fires to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now that second baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. And he's already singled in this game. Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The wind of the pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And fouled off. The pitch. That's inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Sean Murphy. He reached on a walk his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ground ball right side. Mancini steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's going to be Andre Dawson.
The right field, Andre.
Negro back to work. And he takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yan. Go.
Here's Yan Gomes. Hit on the ground to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Trey Mancini.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field. Aaron moves towards it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Jenkins back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2 now. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. He's a guy who does it all. In there, and it's 0-1. Hank measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And here it comes. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Here's Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. The pitch. And a foul ball.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Way high there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Hat in the box again, takes a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Oh, 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Billy Williams. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Williams, a former Rookie of the Year, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie.
Runner first with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Banks. 1 for 2. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And it's even up. Popped up. Chipper settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Cubs leave one. They lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chipper Jones. And a pitch. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
A wind in the pitch. Hard hit left side. Tossed to Mancini. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And next for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Bruce Sutter up and throwing. Fulmer getting loose as well. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
David Justice next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And ball 1. A 1-2. That one missing inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering away upstairs. Matt Olson would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down in order go the Braves. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And it's fouled away.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
There's a swing and a miss. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A lot of people see this highlight and think that he got a cookie to hit out of the ballpark. But I'm telling you, it's difficult when there's little velocity. You have to supply all the power, and you also have to stay within your mechanics to let the pitch get to you. That's a really good piece of hitting at the plate that I think many times goes overlooked.
Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Fly ball to right. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Gomes at second with 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Justice going back on this one. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Phil Niekro out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Nico Horner. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. That's in there. Strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Bullpen activity starting up now. Lee Smith throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Ball to strike. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. No outs. Runner on second. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fergie Jenkins gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Bruce Sutter.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bases juiced, no outs. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here comes a pitch. Fouled off to the right. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Falling behind 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. And that's outside.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Chipper Jones waits on deck. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here is Chipper Jones. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 0-1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Williams gets under it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. But a grand slam in the inning for the Braves. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Ian Happ.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. Ball one there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Williams in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering is down low. And 1-1. The pitch. There's a strike. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nick Anderson gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Alfonso Soriano. One down. Runner at first. Stepping in, Ernie Banks, known for his late-inning heroics. Anderson throws over, and he's back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Anderson ready to work. And now it's even up. The pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Soriano off of first with 2 away. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Murphy throws to first in time. That's the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So coming into the game now on defense, Alfonso Soriano. He'll be out in left field. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. This guy with light tower power. And a pitch. Alzolay goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Lays out. He's got it. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
So up next, David Justice. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here is Matt Olson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And takes low for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
(3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He sends it out of here, and they add a pair. It's 6-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Now a check swing, but he held up. And a pitch.
Back backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Happ moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So up now for Chicago, Ryne Sandberg. He's already homered in this game. And here it comes. They say when.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now the count is even.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch inside. 2-1. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre.
Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 3.
Go!
First offering misses the mark.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down to their final strike. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations, guys.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.